Hello, welcome to the first ever official podcast of Tinny Talks. Welcome to Tinny Talks. So, this is just a little intro to what Tinny Talks are, who I am. If you don't know who I am, you're listening. This is for you, and then our first official episode is coming out to you guys next week. So, let me have a little sip here. Love a tinny, so grab your tinnies. A little intro for you guys. So, Tinny Talks. Well, my name, first of all, is Nicola Buchan. I am mum of 2 amazing children, mum of 4 fur babies. I am a girlfriend, gym owner, coach, and professional strongwoman athlete. Not to blow my own trumpet, but that's exactly what I do. I am a busy lady, but that's me. Really, this isn't about me. I'm going to tell you about the Tinny Talks and what this podcast is about and how it could potentially help you. Hopefully it will. Anyway, first of all, how did it start? Let's go into how did it start and then we'll go into what it is. How did it start? It started about just under 2 years ago when my husband left me. Rude. A little bit rude. And I really struggled. Obviously, I was very, very upset. We'd been together for a very long time. It was a bit of a shock. And I didn't really know how to process how I was feeling about it because the person that I always spoke to was him. He was the person that, you know, I would have went to everything with. He wasn't just my husband, he was my best friend. So I suddenly had no husband and no best friend to kind of confide in. Yes, of course, I've got other close friends, but I felt like he was the only person that knew me well enough for me to just talk about this, and couldn't really because I was really angry, I was really upset, and I was really struggling. I'd struggled with mental health in the past, was kind of getting on my feet, and that just hit me quite hard, and was feeling very, very low again. Suicidal at times, I didn't know how to process these feelings. Anyway, so I started working on trying to get my feelings out. So I'm not much of a writer. I struggle to read things. I love listening to podcasts and I love talking, hence why we're here. So I decided to start recording myself and my feelings so I could later listen to them and then process them. So I found that sometimes they were a bit chaotic in my brain and I couldn't really take that time to sit and process the feelings that I was having, emotions I was having. So I started recording, voice noting myself, and then I started recording them on a video because I would be in my office. I would want to kind of keep it away from the kids I was feeling, so I was like, okay, I'm working. That's usually when my mind started going, and I just thought, right, get it out now so I could continue on my work, because my work and my children were really suffering because I couldn't manage these feelings. So I started recording them. Anyway, there was one day, Instagram, I seen a guy doing like, I think he called it coffee chat, and he was just kind of speaking about random stuff. It was more fitness related. Anyway, I thought it was really cool, and I was like, oh, I'd love to do that. So I don't like coffee, so I was like, I can't do a coffee chat because I hate coffee. So that's not going to work for me. So obviously, here comes the tinny, because I do love a tinny. I really do love tinnies. I don't go one day without them. I have 2 a day, sharing that. And I love them. So I thought, well, instead I'm going to do tinny talk. And initially my idea was to do it about fitness and just get my confidence up a little bit. That's really what it was about. But I found I did one about my feelings and how I was feeling in my mindset. And that got a huge response, and a lot of people messaged me to say that it really helped them. So I continued to do that, and I shared everything. I never went into details about my separation or my ex-husband because I just think that's inappropriate, but I went into details on how I felt and how I was going to process this and how I was trying to make myself better and things I was learning. And it wasn't always doom and gloom. I do share, happy things, wins. I was sharing real shit. None of this, look at my life, it's absolutely perfect, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was achieving a lot that year. I achieved a lot. I got to Britain's Strongest Woman. I got to go to the Arnolds. Like, the opportunities I got was insane. But I was still obviously struggling. Really struggling to process why my husband had left and why was I not good enough. So that's essentially how it started. That's what they're about. Real life stuff. I'm sick of going on social media, and I know more people do share things about mental health now, which is amazing, which is great, but there's still this pretense of everybody's life is perfect and you should have a perfect life. That's not how it is. This is just reality. Sometimes we have great days, sometimes we have shit days, sometimes we have, you know, times in our life where we really struggle with our mental health. And the amount of times I thought things and did things and acted a certain way, I thought, fucking hell, you crazy psycho bitch. Actually, it's pretty normal. The more I spoke to people and shared things, people would message me like, I thought I was the only one that felt like that. I thought I was the only one that reacted to situations like this. And let me tell you, people, we are all crazy in this world, but we're crazy together. We all react in certain ways, and some of us are similar, some of us are totally different. But that's just how you feel. And that's how you react to certain situations. But that can all be managed and changed. But can only be managed when you realise it. But it's hard to accept that you're acting a certain way when you think you're going crazy. So my job in this podcast is to show you you're not going crazy and it's normal, and help you manage those emotions like I did with recording the videos. And obviously you don't need to do that, but that's how I did it. And that is just what Tinny Talks is about, and that is who I am. And I just wanted to say, before I forget, thank you very much if you are listening, if you've made it this far without turning me off. I do really appreciate it. And I'm so excited to share this journey with you. I've got some amazing guests lined up to join me on Tinny Talks. If you want to see my past material, you can go on my Instagram _NB Coaching, and you can see it in the highlights section with Tinny Talks all from there. But from now on, they're going to be a podcast, and here we are. It's taken me a long time. I've procrastinated on this. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I told myself, girl, you need to get your shit together and get it done. So here we are. And that's my first podcast. Nice, short, sweet, letting you know who I am, what Tinny Talks is, and what my plan is moving forward to help you guys talking about normal, real life shit, but also bringing people in on here that are going to inspire you. Because it's okay to just listen to me in one person. I want you to know all the amazing people out there that can maybe help you and guide you to be the best version of you. That is the goal in life. And that is what Tinny Talks is going to do. Hopefully I'll be able to reach a bigger audience now and help more people. So welcome to my podcast, the first one, buzzing! And yeah, let's do this. Happy Tinny Talk! Woo woo! I did it!